What's going on, guys? This is Bills from Achievement Land, and I'm here with an achievement walkthrough for a Hello Neighbor. I wanted to make this video a while ago when this game first came out, but there was a couple of issues with the achievements. They were kind of buggy, but they put out a patch now and everything works perfectly. So I'm going to run you through this whole game and walk you through how to get everything and get all the achievements. Going through this game by yourself, you might get stuck. There's multiple ways to complete some of the levels. There's 3 acts, and then there's a final act at the end. So it's kind of like 4. It's not too long of a game. There's one achievement that takes a little bit. You have to wait for a tree to grow in the game. So you have to let your game just sit there for 3 hours and let it grow. But other than that, you can run through this game very quickly. So I'm going to show you how to do everything. I'm going to start from a new game here on a dummy account. So it's a fresh game, and I can get all the achievements for you guys and show you how to do it. I'm going to make this as easy to follow as possible, and also very efficiently with getting all the achievements. So this is Act 1. You actually don't get any achievements until you reach Act 3. So I'm going to just run you through Act 1 and 2 just so you know what to do, and just so you can get up to Act 3. They're really not that bad to get through these levels. It's pretty easy, so they'll be pretty quick. If you already are at Act 3 or you're at Act 2, you can skip ahead. But this is the beginning of the game right here. So you move around with the left thumbstick, of course. You can jump with A. L trigger is to run. And then you have L bumper and R bumper. R bumper you use to pick up stuff. You could throw it by hitting R trigger or holding R trigger to throw it further. L bumper is like an action button. Some of the items that you pick up, you can do actions with them. Like you get an umbrella later on that you can open up and close with L bumper. You get a little toy gun that can shoot stuff with the L bumper. Alright, so this is the start right here. Alright, one more cutscene, I guess. Alright, enough with the cutscenes. Okay, now we're starting the game here. Now our objective is to get this key. Well, we have to open up this door and get inside his house. So first things first, you're going to want to pick up a trash can lid. And we're going to break the window up here. Now you might have to practice a little bit with throwing. I hold R trigger and then I press it. You just mess around with holding it and pressing it. And there we go. Now I throw it too high. And what I mean by pressing it as you're letting go, then just start pressing on it like you're shooting. There we go. Finally broke it. All right, now we got to get up there. So we're gonna take this garbage can that we're gonna jump on, but we're gonna put it up on top of these shelves over here. So we gotta be careful. If he hears you or he sees you, just run. Go back across the street. He won't come across the street. You'll be safe. Alright, so now we're going to try again. You're pretty safe once you get up there too. So go over here, just climb this like a ladder. Just jump up. Now you're going to put this down. You just tap R trigger and it will put it down. Just be careful, it might throw it. Then you're going to jump on it and then jump on this roof. Now, the controls are a little finicky. They take some getting used to, but just be careful jumping over here. You want to run a little bit and then jump. That's how you jump further. But you might over jump and go off the roof. So you're going to have to mess around with it and get used to it. I'm kind of a pro at this game, I might say. But I'm pretty good with the controls. I've played this game a lot and I know them well. So you might have to mess around with it and learn them and get used to them. They are a little finicky. Like I said, you can over jump very easily. I'm not even sure exactly what all these switches do, but it doesn't matter. Just press it anyway. Grab this key. That's the most important. Not a big deal about this one. You can jump back out the hole. But take this, and you're going to use this on a lock. This is practice for later on because you're going to be doing that. We don't need that key anymore. Now let's get out of here. R trigger opens the doors. R bumper opens the doors. Now we can't go down here. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go back outside and we're going to use this key outside. We're going to use this on the car. This is the trunk key. Alright, I'm just going to go back a little bit because he sees me and I don't want him bothering me. Alright, use it on here with L bumper. Take out the magnet. You can get rid of the key. You don't need it anymore. Alright, now we're going to go in the back of his house. You can use this or you can use boxes. We're going to have to build up a little bit over here to go in this window. It's probably better just to use boxes. Yeah, this ain't high enough. It used to be easier to stack with the boxes, but it's a little harder now for some reason. Just because it sounds like he's close. He might be close inside, but he might not see you. So unless you hear him gasp, don't worry. Usually you jump up and you can put it down pretty easily, but I don't know. After the update, it seems like it's a little harder now. Alright, I'm just going to do it with boxes. Alright, I hope you didn't hear that. You want to stack up boxes so that you can climb up here and then you can look in the window. It can be kind of a pain trying to stack stuff, but you have to kind of master it a little bit because you're going to be doing it throughout the game a couple times. Come on. Yeah, it's kind of better if you look to the side when there's nothing in front of you. You can also pick it up and then put it high up and just drop it. Just tap our trigger and it will drop it down. That's probably the best way to do it. It used to be better just to drop it, look down and drop it, but it's not working anymore. I don't know why. So there you go. Build a tower and then put something so you can get up there. Oh my god. Caught me. Alright, if he catches you, it's not a big deal. You just end up back where you were. It's fine. Everything's still the same. Be careful of losing stuff. Try not to throw things. You can throw things at him to stop him, though. Well, there we go. Yeah, if you throw it at his face, it will stop him temporarily. They can run out of there. Sometimes you just gotta wait it out. Later on, I'm going to be cutting out a lot of the stuff like this. I'm just showing you now because it's the very beginning, so just so you can get used to this. Later on, I'm going to expect that you know how to do this, but you're just going to wait it out sometimes and let them go back inside. You can get around him a lot easier later on too. On Act 3, you could just, I run right past him, I don't even care, and just go in the house and you just run up this ladder. And you lose them very quickly, so it's only in the earlier stages that it's harder to deal with him. Act 2, I'd probably say is the hardest to deal with him, and it's not even that hard. Okay, so now let's go back over here. Let's jump up. Now we're going to use this magnet to get two things in here. Most importantly, the lockpick. The other thing doesn't matter because we're going to go in that room anyway. So aim for the lockpick. You might get the crowbar. Put the crowbar down here. Get the lockpick. There we go. Alright, now drop the lockpick. We don't need a magnet anymore, so you can just drop that. Pick up the lockpick and pick up the crowbar. Now we can't get in there yet. We need the wrench, which is still in that room. Now we're going to use the lockpick to get into that room. So let's go inside. You can crouch with pushing in the right stick. Alright, he's over there. So now we're going to go in here and go straight back. And we're going to go into this room. There's a lock on it. You're going to use the lockpick on it. Open it up. Hopefully he doesn't hear or see you. You're going to go in here. You're going to grab this wrench. There's a shovel in here too. You don't need it, but I grabbed it anyway, in case I have to throw it at his face. Alright, and this too. Just for protection. Alright, so you can even jump out his window if it's open. Sometimes he jumps out of his window a lot, so it's open. I should have just went out there. Alright, so we're going to use the wrench on the thing in the back. There we go. Open this up. Fall down here. And in this room is the red key that we need to escape. Well, not really escape. It's kind of like we're trying to see what's in his basement. So this is the key to his basement. So we're going to open it up. All right. Oh, a Rubik's Cube. Now we were up here before, and this door was locked. Now it's open. You can go out either way, doesn't matter. Wow, that worked. Oh, snap. Should have just went out before. Sometimes you'll end up in this area. This is just like a little like cutscene kind of thing. It's kind of like a penalty for getting caught too many times. So you just walk through and then just go through the door and it'll bring you back. It's nothing special. Alright, we got the key. Let's go and finish this part of it. Hopefully he's not in the way. Just sneak in here. Put the key in and go in the door. And we're done. That's the first part of Act 1. Now there's another part. It's not that bad. It's a little different. Now we're in the downstairs. Alright, first thing first, we need to throw something at the screen here so that we can get out of here. So just pick something up on the floor, anything. You can, like the basketball. There's cans and stuff. You can even pick up the screen itself. It's kind of weird picking it up though. So just knock it out of the way and then get out the window. Now the first things first is we're going to go out and we're going to open up all the doors. A lot of them are locked. They have chairs behind them. After we open up all the doors, we're going to shut off the power. So let's go out here. There's a TV over here you can carry if you want light, but there's a flashlight that we'll be getting. So just walk down here and look around. If you see any doors, go in them. They might be locked though. All the doors can be open. I think there's just one door that stays locked. So go in and check the doors. You'll see chairs. Open up everything you can. The only way that you can shut off the power and get through to the end is if you open up the doors, so you have to open them up. Mainly this one here. And then you're going to run through this way. Alright, that's locked. I need a flashlight. You can hide in these closets. I went through this game and I didn't even really hide at all. There's the flashlight. There's a mannequin. Open up this gate. This is where we're going to be exiting. Open this up now so you can get it out of the way. It doesn't open. You have to hit this button and then it will open. But just leave that up so that it will open. Now the only way to do it is you have to turn the power off and then you have to go to this gate over here and then you can get in there. Right now it's shut. Bash through here to open it up. This gate right over here is locked by an electric lock, so when you shut the power off it will be open. But the only way we can get here is if we Make sure all the doors are open. It's not that bad. It's just the only thing is a pain because you turn off the power and then the guy goes and turns it back on. So you kind of have to turn the power off and then kind of distract him a little bit, make him chase you a little bit, and then just run there. If you just turn it off and just go for it, he'll most likely just turn the power back on before you get there. So you can like go a little bit forward and like throw something at him to try to throw him off or something. Alright, should be almost good here. There he is. Oh, great. This door, oh no, not this one. There's one door that stays locked. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one stays locked. Okay. Okay. So, we're gonna go and turn the power off. Hopefully, he's getting really close. Turn the power up, but I feel he's right over here, I think. Now, once you have the power off, you want to run back to that door. Just follow where I'm going. That's the locked door. Hopefully that distracts him. No, look at that. He put the power on right as I got there. Alright, so we gotta go about it a different way. Alright, there he is. Want him to kind of chase you a little bit, so it might be good to let him catch you. Sometimes when he catches you, it's still off when you come back. Just shut it and oh, he's following me. Oh, okay, so this is good. He was following me a little bit. That should be enough. That's the locked door. I gotta stop doing that. Alright, I should be good here. There we go. Hit the button. Got my flashlight. There we go. And now we're out of here. Now this is just a little area. You just run to the end. And he gets you no matter what. And there we go. End of Act 1. Now on to Act 2. Alright, you start it in this room down here. Now, just walk around a little bit. You can't get out yet if you want to try to open the door and then walk around. Once you hear this over here, you see the light fall. Go by it, and then you'll hear the door unlock. And then you can get out. Now you're going to come over here and you're going to move this vent. It's a little dark, but it's very short to follow through. And then there's a ladder to go up. Once you go up the ladder, you'll be in the backyard. Now this is kind of like Act 1. We got to go inside the house and do some stuff. But this time you can't run across the street. There's actually a big fence keeping you in. There's multiple ways to get out of here. If he follows you, of course you can throw stuff at him. So you might want to have some stuff on you. There's also this ladder here that you can run up. Since there's nowhere to hide like in the other one, you can't go across the street. You can always run up here and you can run across the roof when needed. we're going to open up the gate in the back. So you can go up the ladder and you can go on the back side of the roof too. It's good to run away and hide from him because you need to be able to escape him, or else you're just going to have him chasing you constantly. Come over here and press that up. There's 3 different switches like that. We need to press all 3 to get the what is it, the valve. We need the water pressure to go up, and then the valve will bust off. So now we need to get inside the house. We need to get the wrench from the fridge. So just be careful. You can hide and crouch, and let's try to get inside without him seeing us. Now we're going to go to the right. Now there's another valve in here to turn, or whatever. Press that. Now in the fridge, the freezer, I'm sorry. Grab the wrench. Alright, we're good right now. Should be nothing else in here we need. Flashlight if you want. Alright, so now we need to go into the backyard. Just looking around, seeing what's here. We're going to need to go in this room later on. It's locked at the moment. Alright, so let's go to the backyard. Hopefully we don't see him. There's a power box on the side of the house. You can shut it off to distract him if you want. Just gonna jump in his room. I wanted to see if there's anything in here. You can go in here and you can open up some stuff. This door over here is locked. You can just grab the key and open it. Makes it easier later on if you need to travel through the house. You can get rid of that key. Now, like I said, there's different ways to escape, so some of the things I don't know exactly what they do. But for the way that we're escaping, we don't really need some of the things like this to mess with that switch in the house. Alright, so let's open this up now. Sometimes it works out good when he catches you. It brings you right where you need to go. We don't need this wrench for now, so we'll throw it down. Alright, so we're going to climb up. Now, we need to go over there, but we're going to get the valve. But we need to do one more so the valve comes off, and it's over here. Look down and press R bumper on it, and that will turn the water pressure on really high and knock the valve off. So we're going to go grab the valve wheel, and then we're going to use it. There it is. Grab it. And we need some boxes, so grab 2 boxes from over in the corner. Doing good right now. He's not even bothering me. That's what I'm saying. It's not too bad. It usually he's not in the way that much. And like right now, we're in the backyard, so we're good. Alright, now you're going to put one here. It might be tricky. Just keep trying till you get it. You need to put 2 down. There we go. And then climb up on here. Try to get all the way to this side. Climb over. Jump over. Now put the valve on here. And then you're going to turn it. When you turn it, the water will start coming out, and it's going to drain water from the top area. So we're going to go up there now. I just wanted to see if the water turned off. Alright, let's go upstairs. We're running through this level. It's pretty quick. It's almost done already. Now this is usually filled with water, and it has this stupid shark thing going around that kills you instantly as soon as you step in it. But now that we drain that water, you can walk in here, and you can also get the shovel. Now open this door, and over here is a key just like that other door you can unlock. So turn around here and open this. It's good to have this open. It doesn't really matter since you can go through the other area, but it's good to have these doors open. So if you need to run through quickly, everything's nice and open. There's nothing special in here. Alright, now we're going to go down. Alright, going down here in this room. There's a dollhouse in this room that we need to get a key for. And we're going to use the shovel to get the key. So now we're just upstairs. You just want to go downstairs. And anyway, just get outside so that you can use the shovel in the backyard. You can go down here, but you might get caught if he's around. It's not a big deal if you get caught. You'll be put right in the backyard. So yeah, just get outside, then go around. Now right back here where you start, use the shovel here with L bumper. Now you're going to pick up the top of the coffin, get it off, and then you're going to take the key. You can get rid of the shovel, we don't need it. And now we can go up to the doll house room. We can go up this way. It'll be easier to avoid contact with him. Later on, you could get cameras in here. If you keep getting caught, you'll see cameras set up. It's not really a big deal. You could throw stuff at them if you want to break them, but if you're going quickly and running past them, it shouldn't be a big deal. Alright, now when you open this, now you can open up the doors in the house through the dollhouse. All you have to do is open them in the dollhouse, and they'll open in the real world. There we go. One's the bathroom, one's this other door up here. Now this way is for the other way of escaping, so you don't really have to mess with this. Doesn't matter. What we're gonna do is go down to the bathroom. In the bathroom, there's a doll on there with a crowbar. I got caught again. Just like in the other level, if you get caught too many times, you might have to deal with this cutscene. This one's a little bit longer. You have to like walk up to a roller coaster, and then you have to sit on it and ride it out. It's not too long, but it's like, I don't know, a minute, 2 minutes. So it might happen a couple times. Like I said, these are nothing special, so just ride it out. Alright, now that we're back, let's get this toy soldier. Like I said, he's in the bathroom. The bathroom is down here. You know what? It might be easier to just run through the front. Or you can even break a window over here. Might be broken already. Now this is open. Go in here. Grab the soldier, whatever he is. Construction guy. Take him, and we're gonna bring him upstairs. Might get caught again. It's fine. Like I said, sometimes it's better just to get caught, even though you might have to watch those cutscenes here and there. But you can just run up here. You'll be back here. It makes it easier. You just run up through this way. You can get to the dollhouse very quickly this way. Once you're up here, just run to the room and then drop down by the ladder. And here we are. Now you're going to put this on here. And now there's going to be a bigger one sitting on the toilet, and we can take the crowbar from him. And then we're going to use that crowbar to escape. So let's get there. Hopefully we don't get caught. Oh, we're caught. Sometimes I'm just reckless. We're pretty much done with this level here. We just got to get the crowbar from the bathroom, just the same spot we got the guy. Now there's cameras. Maybe that will distract him. Oh, he's still here. Damn it. Running up here is a good way to lose him too. Just try to get him to follow you. He'll take a little bit to get up this, the ladder. There we go. Now we can just run inside. And even if we get it, it doesn't matter. As long as we have it. Oh my, these traps. Alright. Get in here. Get the crowbar. Alright. Now let's go out here. Alright, we're caught, but actually it's good because now we have what we need and he's like more in relaxed mode because he caught me and it's like refreshed. Alright, so now we have what we need. Now we can escape. We're gonna come over here. On this side of the fence, there's some planks with some screws on them. Or nails on them, whatever. We're gonna take the nails out and we're gonna get out of here. So just keep an eye out to see if he's around. And there we go. Take these out. You could just do the first 3 planks. You don't have to do the top one. You just crouch under. You're gonna have to move them though, so just pick them up and get them out of the way. And before he gets you, just get out of there. There we go. And that is the end of Act 2. See you later, creepy neighbor. Yeah, he's definitely creepy. Alright. So, on to the next act. Act 3. Now, in this act is where we start getting achievements. There's a lot more to this act. There's a lot of stuff to do. So let's go through it. Alright, first you start in this room. Just walk around, just pick up stuff, open stuff, just do whatever. After a while, you'll hear a knock at the door. And a letter will slip through the door. And just click on it and you'll be done with this part. Then there's one more little cutscene part. What you're gonna do is as soon as you start, just turn around and go in the trunk of this car, and there's a key. Grab the key. Open this door. Go inside and answer the phone. Alright. So here's where the real game begins. This is where you're going to start unlocking achievements. There's a lot of stuff to do in this part. But hey, let's start it. Let's go through it all. Now, there's 4 different times of day. There's night, and then there's 3 different times of light times. So right now it's night, which is good because there's this door that only opens at night, and then the next door opens up during the day. So we're going to go open that night door now since it's nighttime. Let's grab something as a weapon. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go to the back of the house. As you notice, this house is a lot bigger now. There's a train track on it. It's a lot taller. So there's a lot of stuff to do. So go in the back of the house, grab some crates. And right over here, you're going to put a little stack so you can climb up. There we go. And once you get up here, that should be good enough. Once you're up here, there's a switch in here. You're going to hit that, and that will open this door. Now you can run to the front, or you can break a window. It's probably better to run to the front, because if you break a window, he's going to hear you. If you see him in the front, like I just did, then you could break a window, because it's going to take a little bit for him to get over here. So I'm going to break a window and then jump in here, and then I'm going to go into that door I just opened up. Now you're going to be climbing up here a lot. This is how you get to the top. You can always just run into the house and just get up here, or break a window and get up here. There's another switch. I know it's dark, so it's hard to see, but you press the switch above this door after you go up the 2 ladders, and you'll be up here. I'm going to try to just do this one part where I open the door in the dark, and then I'm going to switch and die so it's daylight. I know it's hard to see. Up here, you go down, and there's steps. There's stairs to go down. There's this area down here. It's got nothing but a door that leads out. Now, there's a train track you can jump onto. And over this way, I know it's kind of blocked, but over there where that white rug is, you want to go in over there. Now in here is where the door is that only opens at nighttime. So open up this door. Go over here. Move this chair out of the way. Alright, see how it's lit up? That means I can open it because it's nighttime. Open it up. Alright, it's got this in here which we can use now, which is good. But we need this open because we need to go into the next door, but we can't go into that door until it's daylight. The second daylight. Alright, so we're going to block this just in case. Not like the door's going to move, but you never know. So jump over the railing. While we're here, there's another thing we can get here. If you jump off over here and drop down, hit this valve a couple times, and then it will shoot out water, and it will drain one of the areas above. So just get that over with now so we don't have to worry about it later. And actually right here, which is good, we can go in this room right here. There's balls that keep shooting these switches, and the switches just keep moving around, and it opens and closes a door. Now what you want to do, you can use this gramophone. Now there's one that shrinks plants and one that grows them. This one grows the plants. So if you grow the plants in front of the balls, it will stop them from shooting. And then you could set the switches the right way so that the door will stay open. Now I know right now it's really dark, so it's really hard to see, but I'm going to jump out and turn it to day in a second. I'm not exactly sure which way the switches go right now, but it's not that important. We're going to come back here anyway. I think you got to put them all on or off. I forget. Alright, so also there's a piece of cake in here as well. We need 3 pieces of cake, and we need 4 mannequins for the birthday party achievement. So grab this piece of cake to take with us. And now let's just see what's in this room. Okay, this is locked right now. Okay. So we're good right now. We did a bunch of things. We got the door open. We got the gramophone or whatever it is. Alright. Now it's light. Now you can see. And we got a piece of cake, so we're good. Alright, so we're going to start collecting things, and we'll get all the achievements at once. We have the cake. And right here, we need this as well for later. There's this tree that we have to grow. We need to get a seed, and then we need to water it. So we'll put the watering can down, and we'll put the piece of cake down. So we got those. You can make manual saves as well, which is good, because sometimes things could happen where you lose stuff. You might, like a piece of cake, you can lose it. You might throw it or something, or drop it. So you might want to do manual saves here and there. I'm going to be doing it throughout this play, so I'll remind you. Alright, so we can go up here again. There's another way we're going to go. We're going to go up here. The door up here is locked. We need a key. We'll get that soon. There's a couple places to go over here. Now, you might not know because they're kind of hidden. Alright, first we're going to jump over here. The way to do it is you jump up here, jump on this light. You got to hold L trigger when you do it, so you do like a fast jump so you can go further. Now this switch opens that gate. We'll do it in a second. Now if you throw something at this up here and it turns, and it will open this over here. Kind of wanted that, whatever. Alright, so in here, all the doors are locked at the moment. There is the keys in there, one of them, but we'll come back here later on once we can open some doors. We have to drop down from the above, and then we can open them. Let's open this gate. And now this is an open area here, and now we have this area that we can start opening up. Open these doors. It's a lot better when all these doors are open, because sometimes you'll come through them from the other side, and then you'll be locked out. They're open now. You can run through the house freely, and it'll be easier. We're gonna get a frozen. We're gonna get a globe, and we have to freeze it, and then we have to put it in there. This is just an outside area. It's a good place. Oh no! All right, he got me. All right, that's fine. Now it's the second daytime, so now we can open up that door, the second door after the night door. I like to carry around garbage lids with me. Don't judge me. He's around, so I'm just taking it easy here. I'm going to do cutting here and there when I'm waiting around so that this guide is not like a 3-hour guide, but I'm hoping that it's around an hour. So let's get in here. Alright, let's go back up here. Now you can actually see what it looks like. We need to turn on the train, or whatever it's called. Tram, I don't know what to call it. Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah, let's go by this door. This is where I was at nighttime. I'm doing the exact same thing in daytime. Came in here. This is where we went and opened the night door. Now it's open. Now we can go in and we can open the day door. See, that's shining. Now, like I said, it has to be the second daytime. So when you die after nighttime, it will be light, but it won't work. You have to die again, and then it will work. Piece of cake is in here. So we got our second piece of cake. This is in here. You need this to find one of the codes, but I'm going to tell you what it is, so you don't need to carry it around, so don't worry about that. Now you want to take this from the door. This is going to open up some other stuff over here, which is good. Open this gate. Open this. In here is a guitar. Now there's a way we could shut off the fridge, because the key card to get out of here is in the freezer, and it's in ice. And there's two ways to break the ice. You can either turn the freezer off, or you can get hot water. You can get water and you can boil it on the stove and put it on it. It's kind of easier to just shut off the freezer. It can be a little tricky to set this up. I'm going to move all these boxes out of the way. There's a flashlight here that I actually throw out the window. Sometimes I throw stuff out the window so that I can get it later. As long as it doesn't land on the track like that. Just be careful. Don't throw things that you really need. This flashlight you kind of need up there, so don't throw it like I just did. But it doesn't matter. I go get it later, but it's not that important right now. Throw some boxes out there in case you need them later. It's nice to get them outside so we don't have so much junk inside. Alright. Now this door can be open now if you need to go in and out here. I'm going to go back here after. In this room here is a little setup where you can shut off the freezer. The only way you can do it is you have to set it up like this picture is. It's a little finicky how you set it up. I don't know exactly how it triggers. I get it close enough and then hopefully it works. So you got to put the pillow down And you got to put the skateboard down, and you have to put the guitar down, and you need the flashlight, but I threw the flashlight out the window. But like I said, it's not important. We don't need it right now. This is to get the key card to leave, and we have a lot more stuff to do before we get the key card. So I'm just doing this now just to save a step later on while we're here, and I'll come back when I get the flashlight. There's the hat over here we need. Alright, so I was looking for another flashlight, but there's not another flashlight. Alright, so let's go out. Now, when you do it correctly, you have everything on there. Just like how it's set up. The wire you see going out the window, it takes you to this electric box out here that's locked. And it has a button in it that will shut off the freezer. So if you do it right, it will unlock it and you can shut it off. So we'll do that later. There's a mannequin here. We need 4 mannequins, so we're going to grab him. So we have 1 out of 4. Now we're going to drop down here and we're going to start up the tram, whatever it is. And this is going to open up the whole track more, and it's going to make everything easier to access. So let's open this and then press the button. You'll see it close and move. You can ride on it. You can actually drive it. Alright, so drop down here, land in this little pile so you don't get hurt or die, whatever. Now let's go back and put some stuff on our table. We got more stuff. We got cake piece number 2. And we have mannequin. Mannequin. Alright, so I'm going to do a manual save here. Since we're doing really good now, and we got some stuff, and everything's okay. We didn't mess anything up. So we're a good save. Now let's go. Now that tram is moving around, it's breaking open all the do not enter signs. So now you can get around easier up there. There's a flashlight I threw down here. Should be somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. So I'll bring that with me. Alright, now let's go inside. This is the exit here. This is a basketball, which we're going to need for later. This is the key card in there that's frozen. I'm going to put the basketball in the house as well. We need this for an achievement, so might as well keep it in here so we don't lose it. There's 2 of them, I think. Okay. So let's go. Alright, we got more stuff to do up here. Let's go to the next floor. Alright, now over here, there's a wall panel here. You're going to press the 2nd one, the 3rd one, the 6th one, and the 9th one. And that will start this little bridge thing moving over here. You could use the binoculars to get the code by looking across, but I just told you the code. So you don't need binoculars. Alright, now we have these 2 doors over here. Now, to get this key over here, it actually, you have to do more stuff. Which, you have to do the birthday, you have to get all the cake, and you have to get the mannequins, and then you get this little BB gun, and you can shoot this switch here. But you can actually do it an easier way. All you have to do is, there's a shoe in this room, right on this shelf here. Take the shoe. We're going to be getting the BB gun anyway, so if you don't want to do it this way, you can do it the other way. But if you hold our trigger and throw this shoe into it, you have to hold it so you throw it. It should knock the switch over. And that will open up this over here, and we can get the red key. There's 4 different keys. 3 really you need. 1 is like an extra one that opens up an easier access door. Now go over here, open this up, and there's a fuse box here with the crowbar in it. You have to pick up the crowbar even though it's hot, so it won't let you. So make sure you have an open spot. You're going to pick it up and it's going to drop it. But it's fine. You're going to drop it and it's going to be on the ground. And you could just leave it there. It will cool off over time. Or you can get a bucket of water and put water on it to cool it off. We don't need it right now. Just leave it there. Just be careful. I've seen it disappear though. Alright. Umbrella. Best weapon. Not weapon. Best item. Sorry, it's not a weapon. It's an item. And it saves you from falling. If you fall too high in this game, you could die. You climb up very high in this game. You can use that umbrella and you can glide around. So, it's the best item. I love it. Alright, now this is what I was talking about opening before. We were messing around with those plants, growing them so that it would stop. You have to have all the lights on to open this, so I did it wrong. There's another basketball if you want. So we can go over there, we can get that. We don't need it right this minute. It's not a big deal. But I want to get up here. You can actually get over to the track from over here, which is pretty cool. You might want to have your umbrella out when you do it, but you can jump across into this room, which is good because we're going to open up a door over here. So jump. Careful of the tram, it will run you over and kill you. Alright, there's the basketball net to get an achievement. We'll come back and we'll start doing achievements in a little bit. I'm going to get a lot of the stuff that we need first, and then we can just run through and get the achievements. Alright, get this chair out of the way in case we need to come down here. Later on, we could stop the tram because it's a pain. It might kill you a couple times. So that's the party room. We need to put the cakes and the mannequins in there. That's the room I want to get into. Alright. Alright, now we can run across the tracks. You'll be doing that a lot. You can get around. We need to open up this and get up there.
So I got hit by the tram. Like I said, that will happen, so you gotta be careful with that. It's okay because I wanted to put this key in here anyway. We don't need it right now. It's one less thing we have to worry about. You can go ahead and save if you want to. I went and got caught real quick to make it brighter out. Alright, so let's go inside. Now it's easy to get away from him too if he comes out. You can just run around him. You can just have him go outside, then just run around him, and yep, I'll show you right now. Let him follow you out here. And then you could just run past him and just run up the ladder. It takes a while for him to go up the ladder, so you got plenty of time. Just try not to fall down the ladder. I just want to get away from him. Alright, let's deal with this tram now so we can get up to the top area. You want to go inside of it and then you can drive it. For some reason it threw me in the back. Alright, once you come up to the high point up here, like where the ladder brings you up to, stop right in front of this area. And this is where you want to park it. And then get out. Try to make it in a good spot so that you can jump in front of it and behind it so you can still get around. Now we need to get on top of it. And I'll show you how to do that. We need to get some boxes. So make sure you can jump like I'm showing you here on both sides so you can get around. Alright. missed it. Alright. It's alright. Let's get some boxes and we'll go back up. Oh, great. Sometimes you'll see him on there and just don't go up behind him. You can get on the track from this way. Oh, with these traps too, you can pick them up and move them. Or else if you keep them there, he'll keep setting them again. There's more achievements to get in this this room right here. It's like a secret room. I'm going to go over it later though. So don't go in there yet because you can't come out of there once you go in there. Alright, ride this thing over here and you'll get another mannequin. This is the passcode. You can use the binoculars to get the passcode, but that's the one for the wall buttons that I told you to get this thing moving. Alright, so we have the mannequin, so let's go bring the mannequin to the house. Doing good here. We got 2 mannequins, 2 pieces of cake. Let's put them down better. There we go. We got 1 key, the basketball, and the watering can. Alright, let's head back in. If you're getting caught a lot, you're going to see a lot more cameras and stuff. There's a way to shut them off. You have to do it each time though. If you get caught, they get turned back on, and then you got to shut them off again. Alright, so yeah, let's go do this thing here. Alright, so we got to set these all off. Put them all to red. There we go. We can break through here. That might be a tricky jump. I hate to do this, but sometimes you gotta do it. You can use the stuff that, like, you can use your umbrella to break windows. Just be careful. You don't want to lose it. Yeah, I'm gonna use a box instead. Oh, I could put the flashlight in here now. Oh, great. Just careful not to lose it. Oh, wow. It's right there. Alright, so yeah. You gotta put this... Fix the skateboard. Put this up here. Gotta get close and then just tap our trigger. There we go. It's pretty close. And then just check. And it's open. We're good. Oh, great. I missed it. Oh, yeah. So let's turn the tram off. Because we're going to keep it in place. Now we don't have to worry about it turning back on or anything. Alright, and now let's get this thing here. Oh, great. So I said it's easy to fall off things and over jump.
So you gotta be careful. Luckily you can get back up quick here. Alright. And that shuts the fridge the fridge off, so the freezer will be off too, and the block of ice will melt, and you can get the key card to leave. But we still have stuff to do, so we're not going to be leaving, but at least that's done now. We don't have to worry about it later. Alright. So, I didn't want to do this, but I had to. Use the umbrella, break it. If you have something else, it'd be better. Alright, now, there's all these things on top of this platform thing here, so get everything off of here. We're not going to go up it yet, but just clear it for now so we can do it easier later. Doing really good right now, though. We have a lot of stuff done. Okay, now over here, this should be open. We can get this globe. You can take another basketball if you want. Alright, now we haven't gone in this room yet, so we're going to go down here. This is the room with the birthday cake. So this is where you have to put the cake and the mannequins. This is locked from the outside. So, oh yeah, grab this magnet over here. We can get the blue key. All right. Put the basketball down. We don't need the basketball. We need to move the chairs. So that we can access this room a lot easier from right in the house now. Also, this is the room where you shut down the cameras right in here. Just turn this off and no more cameras. You can open up this. This is the hallway that was locked before. This thing swings around. Can open this up here. There's a key here so we can open this door. It's not that important, but I guess it's good to have these doors open so you can get through them quicker. There we go. Now that you have all these doors open, it should be a lot easier to get around. In case if you get caught, you can come back up here. Just go right in the house and just go up the stairs. Alright, now jump over here. I know it's a little tricky. But once you get over here, you can use the magnet and get the blue key. This will make everything a lot easier once you get this blue key. You can put the magnet down. You won't need it again. Try to get back in here if you can. Alright, now go over here. Now we can use this blue key right now, and we can open this, and now we can get through here a lot easier. Before it was a pain to get into this room. This makes it a lot easier, I'm telling you. Alright, the crowbar has cooled off now. Technically we could leave now. We got the crowbar and we have the freezer off, so we can get the key card. But you wouldn't want to leave anyway, because you have to do these 3 mini games that you get these powers, like double jump, and you could push him off you, and you kind of need that for the next part of the game. So I don't think it even lets you until you do those. Alright, so there we go. We got more stuff in our collection. Let's save.
Okay, moving along. Over here is the key card. Let's get that and put that in the house too. I'm gonna open these now so I don't have to worry about it later. Since he's not around. You don't have to do this. You can do it later if you want. But if it's nice and quiet. Might as well. Don't use the key card yet though. You don't want to accidentally go in. It's a lot of work to redo. Alright, let's put this back and let's do the next step. We need a few more keys. We need to freeze this earth, this globe. But I forgot this freezer is off, so it's not going to work. You have a freezer in your house as well, so just take it and bring it over to your house. Just open it up, put it in the freezer, take this thing out if you want, close it, see what we got to eat. Nothing, of course. There we go, it's frozen. Now we're going to take it, now we're going to run it. We have to be kind of quick, we don't want it to melt. Now go up the stairs. And it's going to be the first door right here. Like I said earlier. Now you hit L bumper to put it in. Don't just place it down. You have to make sure you like put it in. And I think you have to hit L bumper again on it or whatever. Alright, so we'll know if it worked. We're going to go on the ladder and go all the way to the top. We haven't gone there yet because we haven't needed to. When you put that globe and you freeze it and you put it in there, it actually freezes the water up here. Normally there's water up here and you can't do anything. But now it's frozen, so we can go up here and we can jump. It's a little tricky. You get a skill with one of the mini games you do with that double jump. It'll make it a little easier, but you could still do it without it. Now here's the other gramophone or whatever it is. And this is the one that actually shrinks plants, so we need this. So now that we got this, we can do some things. There's nothing else up. Nothing else that we need up here, so we can leave. All right, now we have to climb, but we'll do that in a minute. Now that we have the gramophone, we could shrink these over here. Makes wonderful music. It's just like, so beautiful. It's like so soothing. It's great. So after they shrink, you can turn it off as soon as possible. Make sure you take it with you. We need that for later on. Down here we have another mannequin to grab. And you have to make sure that you drain this area with the valve that we did towards the beginning. Or there's water in there and you can't go in there. Or it might be the room under it, I'm not sure, but still, just make sure you drain that water like we did. Alright, so we're caught, but doesn't matter. I want to put the mannequin here. That works out good for me. So now we got 3 mannequins. We only need 1 more. And we have 2 pieces of cake. We only need 1 more. We need 1 more key. And then we should be good to go. Start getting achievements. We need to get the green key. We need to get the seed. We need to get another piece of cake. And we need another mannequin. And that should be it. Alright, so let's go back up. Get some boxes. There's boxes all around. We dropping them. There's a bunch of boxes up here too. I thought there was some down here, but there's not. There's some up here though. You can jump up and grab them. You don't need that many. You can grab them before they fall if you're quick enough. There we go. Now you want to jump over here to this area, and then you want to jump on top of the tram. Took me a couple tries, and I end up getting caught. That's why it's daytime now. But yeah, so after you get up there, drop down and get this wrench. Do this right after, because you don't want to have to try to get up there again. Once you get this wrench and you open up this gate here, it makes everything easier. You never have to worry about trying to climb up there again. Now you can get up and down from the top, from the roof, very easily, and it's great. So now we have the gramophone. We got to put on that beautiful music again and shrink all these plants. So put this on and go through and shrink all the plants. Now after you're done, you could take this, as long as you used it on the other plants, you don't need it. You can put it in here. You can get it back, so it's not the end of the world if you do need it again. You shouldn't though. Alright, put it in there. That will shut off the magnet machine so we can get the green key. Now let's go up here. Now there's an achievement for climbing all the way to the top. We don't have boxes with us right now, so I can't do it. Get the mannequin. This is the last mannequin we need. And then we're going to go over to the seed and grab that. To get it, you have to have the umbrella on you, and you have to glide over to this area over here. You should always have the umbrella on you at all times anyway. Now glide down here, and the seed is on the chair, so just grab it. Now you want to plan it as soon as possible, because this achievement actually takes a while. Because once you plant it, you have to let it grow, and then you can get a golden apple from it. And it takes about 2 to 3 hours to grow, real time. So you want to put it in and let it grow, and then just leave your game on and let it grow. But we'll plant it, and then we'll worry about that later on. We still have a lot to do anyway. So let's get this plant and the seed in the ground. We don't need this wrench. We do need this water can. Now you have to fill it up with water. Go to the sink, turn the water on, put it in the sink. Just tap our trigger. Even if it's upside down, it will still fill up. You can hear it. And you'll know when you pick it up too. You can see at the top if it has water. Oh, there we go. I saw it. That thing's full. We're good. Now, you just have to put the seed in the ground and then water it. Now you have to do it in a certain spot over here. There's a little patch in the corner. I just put it down. And of course this guy's got to be right there. And he's still over there, so I can't really do it. Wow. Alright, well, I have the wrench on me, so let me open up this down here. go. Now we're done with the wrench. We put this back. Alright, let's try to water the seed now. Of course he's there. Go away, man. Alright, here we go. Now just go over it and just use this thing. And just use it until the water stops. And just go all over the place just to make sure. Alright, there we go. Now he's preoccupied anyway. We don't need that anymore. You can get rid of it. Let's go upstairs. Now we can get the green key. I always like to turn off the cameras and stuff. Sometimes items might get stuck in the wall and stuff. Just be careful of them. You can pick them up and replace them down. Alright. We're going to go all the way up to the top and we're going to get the green key now. And we're almost ready to start getting the achievements. We almost got everything we need. Alright, so now we want to go in this room up here. We can take these boxes. It's a little tricky to climb up there. It's not too bad. Just mess around with putting down blocks. The boxes, just hit R trigger to drop them down. You don't want them on an angle though. And you can take the boxes from above as well. Yay. It took a while, but I finally got up there. You gotta crouch when you finally get in the doorway, whatever, too. Get out of the way. Okay. Now, once you're in here, there's binoculars and stuff here. You don't need that. Go in this door. And get the green key, which is over here. Alright. Now we're good to go. You can use this pot here to get hot water if you need, but that's if you don't want to turn the freezer off. Alright, so let's go back to the house. Speed it up here a little bit. Glide right over. Alright. So let's save here. Not new game, save. Alright, so we got the keys that we need. We got the 4 mannequins. We just need one more piece of cake, which we can get after, but we can start getting achievements now. Let's use the green key, and we'll go into the room, and we're going to do the first mini game, which you get an achievement for. So let's go up a different way. I got 2 basketballs. Alright, so let's break the window up there. Instead of throwing it, I'll just go up there and break it. We can go through the window and we can shut off the alarm. It's a good way to go if you get captured. Good way to start. Now we're gonna go open this green door, which is right over here. You can jump over the railing, it'll be easier. There we go. Use the green key, open up. Once you go in here, it will bring you to the mini game.
Okay, for this mini game, we're going to be running from locker to locker. So as soon as you start jumping a locker, facing out this way would be a better one so you can see what's going on. Now you're going to hear a bell going off, and when it goes off, it switches between the two different types of robots. There's one is like a group of them, and they all run around. And then when the bell rings, it switches over to just the one. So what you want to do is wait till it switches over to the one guy, and when he's going, make sure he's away from you. Then you're gonna run, get out and run to the next locker, and wait again, and just keep doing this until you get all the way across. It's really not that bad. It's random sometimes with this other guy. This guy can be a pain. You want to kind of hug the walls and stay away from him. You could get unlucky a lot. It happens. Sometimes that guy gets like stuck in places, or he'll be stuck like right by you. You have to wait it out a little longer. Sometimes if it's too risky, just jump back in the locker. Be careful when you're using the lockers too. If you keep pressing the button or you hit it twice, you'll go in and out of the locker, or won't go in the locker, and then you'll get caught. Once you get past like this area, it's pretty easy from here on out. Just make sure you listen for that one guy. He's pretty loud. You could tell when he's close to you, so if you hear him around you, just wait it out. This part you can even skip the lockers. Usually you'd go into these ones on the left, but they really don't even go this far down, so just run to the door, and once you press on it, it's over. Tap A, and this is a skill that you'll have now. So when the guy grabs you, you can press A and it will push him off you, so you kind of have like a second chance whenever you get caught. Alright, and now you'll get another key in here, which is for the lock right next to it. Open it, and this is a lot better way to get to the ladder. You can run right through here. You don't have to go through the house. Just go to the side of the house, and it's right next to the ladder, and it's a lot better. So there we go. We got our first achievement. We got these keys. We're done with these keys now. We're done with the green, and we're done with the white. We're done with the blue. We just need the red. The red is, we're going to use the red next, actually. So we're going to go to the next spot and get the next achievement with the red key. Now for this one, you have to actually climb all the way up to the roof. So let's save before we do anything else. We got a lot done. We're doing good. We got all our keys. We don't want to mess anything up. Alright, so now we got to go up here to where I'm pointing. So let's go all the way up to the roof. Let's use our new door now. There's a lot of stuff in the way at first. You gotta just get out of here. You could throw. Oh, great. Never mind. Can't even use our new way. Alright, well, we could bash through the window. He'll be stuck on those boxes for a little bit. Of course, he has a trap underneath. Alright, so let's go out here and go up onto the roof. This mini game is the easiest out of the three. You're going to jump over, use your umbrella. Be careful, don't overshoot it. Go down and use your red key here. And let's go in. Now this is a pretty easy one, and I know some tricks to make it even easier. You can bypass some parts.
So come over here and run and jump. Then jump up on the can. And the juice box. Now you're going to pick up one of these cups and you're going to throw it at this vase to break it. Get it out of the way. You might need more than one throw. Now go over here, jump up here. Go up this. Go up the next thing. Now we're going to go inside the toaster here. Now, when you're going up, hold down. And you should go higher and bypass the block part. If not, you have to just climb up a little bit more and you have to like shut off a switch so that you can go in the toaster and get up to this part without that. But if you hold down it goes right past it. It's a lot easier. Now you have to grab the darts. I missed them. I forgot them at first. This is the area I was just showing you a little bit better. You just go down there. There's a switch so that it gets that thing out of the way so you can go up. Now you can take these planes across, or you can actually go behind it to go around. But there's darts on the wall that I totally forgot to grab, so I'm gonna have to go back. Alright, so let's get some darts. You might need to come back for more. Trying to see if I could throw it up there, but nope. I came back to get more darts, so if you want, just bring them up there and then come back and get some more. I just wanted to cut it out so the video would be shorter, and also I wanted to show this way over here. If you don't want to take the airplanes, you can go around the back here and you can climb up this way, which is a lot easier than the airplanes, but the airplanes are a lot cooler. Come on. Let's be honest. Alright, so you should be able to do it with 4, but it makes it a lot easier when you have more of them here. Just throw them against the wall and you climb up. You can throw them and then pick them up while they're on the wall and throw them again. Mess around, try different things. As long as you get up here. This is the hardest part of this whole thing. It's just climbing up here, and it's not even that hard. Make sure you hold R trigger when you throw them. Oh yeah, can we do, yes. Alright, now you go up here. And now you're gonna jump towards this handle thing. And it's gonna double jump. And that's it. Now you just go out the door. And that part's done. And now you can double jump. And there's our second achievement. Double jump. Alright, so now let's go back. Now we can go play the last mini game. We don't even need to go anywhere. We don't need to get a key for this one. I'm gonna do the risky move of using my umbrella to break it. Alright, well, it's in here, the next one. Just make sure everything is off this platform. Oh, it worked. Yeah, you just gotta throw something at that. That's the first time I tried that chair, but anything should work as long as you hit that switch and it lifts you up. Sometimes it will launch you up high, so just be careful. Alright, so this is the third and last mini game. Now we have to push this cart to the end and we have to fill it with 5 different items. I'm going to show you the different items that you need to get. It's not too hard to do this. It just can be annoying because the other guys go around and they hit you, and if they hit you then you go back to the beginning. Your cart will stay where it is, but and sometimes it's annoying trying to put the items into the cart. So yeah, we need to get 5 different items, put them in the cart and bring it to the other side, and then some guy will check it. If it's all good, he'll open the gate so you can go through and finish this mini game. So we have the 4 items. We need 1 more item, and that's the skinny pink one. So you got to carefully put these all in here. It can be annoying sometimes with it moving around, and not dropping correctly. The best way would be to put it right over it and drop it down. I'm gonna cut towards the end because it's pretty self-explanatory what to do here. You just push it to the end and just avoid the guys, and then you put these things in. Besides the other 4 items, you need this one, the skinny pink one. Put that in. There we go. Now just the orange and green need to go in. You could just like push it a little bit and run away. Sometimes they even help you. They push it sometimes, which is cool. Go ahead, keep pushing it. Help me out. The track isn't that long. The only thing you just have to kind of be quick, not too fast, but after a while, I don't know if it's still this way. It used to be. After a while, if you take too long, you'd have to start all the way over. It would put your shopping cart back at the beginning. If you have the wrong ingredients, it also puts it back at the beginning. You have to start over. Oh my. Get over here. Alright. Really? I just tapped it. Why is it throwing it? Alright, well, this is the last one. Let's get it in. Alright. Push it a little. Oh, of course it knocks it out. Don't go in. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Now we go in here. This guy checks it out. If we get 5 green lights, we're good to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All green. If one of them is red, that means you have a wrong item. Alright, so go in this door. And you're going to get your next achievement. There we go. There's actually a door up there that you can open up. So let me actually go back up there. Throw this over here again. Oh, I thought that was perfect. I was going to say, I'm getting better at this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, there's a chair here. You can get this out of the way. And then you can go through here. Now we have another room open. Everything's all open now. Alright, so we got those 3 done now. We can get some other achievements. We can get the basketball one. Let's just go in here and we can put some stuff away and save. Let's put the key down, the red key. We don't need that anymore. We're done with all the keys. We could save now, just in case. Now, what I'm about to do right now, you don't have to do it. There used to be something in this room, but I just wanted to go in this room, and I'll show you guys anyway how to get in there and what's in there. But yeah, there used to be something in there. You had to go in there, but there's nothing anymore. So there's some stuff in there, but there's nothing important. We need to get the last piece of cake, and it's in that room up there. We can get it easier, break it easier when we go up there. Alright, so let's move it along. We're going to go to the top. There's an achievement for getting all the way up to the top of the world, the top of the house. Alright, like I said, you can just run past them. Just make sure the trap isn't there. It's not set up. Really, chair? Turn this off if it's not already. Oh wow, he just went up. Alright, let's go all the way up. You know, I need boxes. I have one. You need two. Make sure you have two just in case you might drop it. There's plenty of boxes down here. Three might be even better. Yeah, we'll take 3. Then we have an extra one so we can break that glass later. Break that window. Alright, so we're going to go up. We're going to climb up like we did before, like to get to the seed. And this time we're going to go up to the very top. Just be very careful and jump up here and then crouch. Now be careful with these boxes. You don't want them to fall off. Alright. Now jump up here. And now once you get all the way up here, an achievement will pop. Watch your head. Sky is the limit. There's nothing else up here. You just go all the way up here for an achievement. Now I broke the glass over here that I was talking about before. Now there used to be a mannequin in here, so you had to come in here. But I guess it was kind of hard for some people, so they moved them around. So now there's nothing in here, just a broken dollhouse, some shoes, and a purse. It's kind of like a little Easter egg, this room, to kind of give you more insight on the neighbor. You can't pick up the doll, right? No. I wonder if his kids died or something. I don't know. Okay, well. Let's get out of here. Now, the other piece of cake is up here, the last one. It was up there, but of course I went down too far. Alright, let's go back up. It's easier to break the window from down here. You can just throw it. Tram's kind of in the way, but let's see. Wow, really? Alright, best place to do it is just go up here, and you could just jump on the tram. There we go. Now, if you go up, you can go on the pipe on the other side over here. Try that again. Alright, over here, you can use your umbrella to fly in. You could do it from up here or the pipe, either spot. It's not hard to do this. Go in here, and here's the last piece of cake. Piece of cake. Anything in the drawer? Nope. I'm looking around because some things have changed, so I just want to see. But we're pretty much almost done here. We just have to do the birthday cake achievement and the basketball achievement, and then we're gonna go to the secret area, get a bunch of achievements there. Then we're gonna do the tree achievement, and then you're gonna get the last couple achievements for finishing the game. So, not too much left, but it's still going to take some time because of the tree achievement.
so we're gonna leave the umbrella here for now. We got the 3 pieces of cake, and we're gonna grab 1 mannequin. We're gonna do this birthday achievement, so we'll bring these in. I broke the window up there so we can get into the room that needs the birthday party stuff. You can get into it a lot quicker through here because it's right here. Now go in here and you can shut the door so it's safer. Put a piece of cake on each of the plates. And then put one of the mannequins down. And now we're gonna, oh wow, he just shot it. Wow, he just threw something at it. Now because of the mini games, I can actually push him back. I can't believe he just knocked him down. I was like, what the heck? Alright, so you can grab your umbrella again, and then grab the other 3 mannequins. And then we'll go back into that room, put them down, and we'll get an achievement. Hopefully he won't be around. This is our tree. It's very small right now, but it's growing at least. It's going to grow really big, and then we'll have a golden apple on it. And that golden apple's worth 200 gamer score. Alright, let's go in here. Let's put down the mannequins. Up. Try to go a little higher up and then drop them. Don't worry if you see them like disappear. They're just going to be in the room somewhere. They bounce around. Make sure they're standing. Stand them around the table. There we go. Now it pops, and also it drops a gun down from the ceiling. Now, like I was saying earlier, you can use this to get the red key, but it's a lot easier with the shoe like I showed you guys. Since we already got the red key, there's really no use for this gun. You can use it over here, but you don't really need it. If you shoot this switch over here, it opens up this whole wall behind me. I forgot where it was when I was looking, but then I was like, oh yeah, there it is, the whole wall. So that's pretty cool to help maneuver around. Alright, so we got a couple more things to do here. We can go back to the house. Pretty much all the hard stuff is done. You can save now. And then we'll go for this basketball achievement. So pick it up. If you have both of them, you can pick both of them up. It'll make it easier. So you can like shoot. And then adjust your shot a little bit. And then shoot the second one. Or else you're going to have to throw it, pick it up. And try to line it up again. So this is the basketball net right on the side of the house. The left side of the house. Just go underneath and just try to line it up and throw it over it. It might come down and hit the rim. Or it might be a swoosh like that and you get an achievement. Pretty easy. Space Jam. Alright, the next one that we're going to get, we actually need a mannequin. We need to go back up into the room, the birthday room, and get a mannequin again. So just go up the side here. Take a mannequin. Now what we have to do is get the mannequin hit by a car. So just put him in the road. Put him on one side though. Don't put him on the middle because they'll most likely miss him if you put him in the middle. So just put him on the left or right side. And the other thing is you have to kind of climb up too to get the cars to come. So put them here and then climb up into the house and then just watch and you should see cars come. Just go in the house, climb up the ladder that you're going to be climbing on 1,000 times. Then just go over here and just chill on the track over here and just watch the street.
When you're over here, you should see cars start to come. Boom. And if a car hits them, you get an achievement. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the area where all the other achievements are. We're going to save before we go in here, because once you go in here, you can't come back. So we're just going to go in there. It's that room I told you about before, this little secret area. You go in there. And then we're going to get like a bunch of achievements in there. And then we're going to load our game back here. And then we're going to finish the game. We're going to finish this one. And then there's a couple more parts after this. We're going to come back and we're going to do the tree thing. We're going to wait for the tree to grow, get the golden apple, then finish this, and then finish the game. So it's not that much left here. We only got a couple achievements left, especially after this part. Now I saved right before here because I want to come back after. Alright, it's right over here. You can even press the wall button to shut this thing off, because sometimes it's a pain. It might throw you off. But just run and jump over here. And now you're going to crouch and go into this discolored block area right here. It will go through the wall and then just walk into this door. You might have to crouch still and then walk over here. Now you're going to be in this whole other area. You get an achievement for coming here. And now you just have to walk to all these different areas, and you get an achievement for walking to each of the different areas. I'm not going to be talking during this area. I'm just going to play it and just show you walk to each of the areas. So once this is done, I'm going to load back to where I was before, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we got a lot of achievements there. Now we load it back. We only have 3 more. We have one for the tree and getting the golden apple. The other 2 are story related for finishing Act 3 and then the final act. So let's go out here. We have the tree over here. It's the little red thing. It's growing. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to stand. I don't know what it is now. There's an issue with controllers just idling. You'd think you'd leave your controller plugged in and the game would stay on. But no, the controller still turns off after 15 minutes of not being used. So you have to keep hitting it and checking on it. You could try rubber banding it. It worked for a little bit longer and then started doing it again. But either way, you have to wait in real time for, I think it's like 2, maybe 3 hours for this tree to actually grow. So I'll be back later on when this tree is totally grown. Okay, so finally came back and this tree is done now. So now we have to knock the golden apple out of the tree, which can be a pain, so just grab a bunch of different stuff to throw at it. Now it's this little golden thing right here on the branch. You have to hit it with something. Can be a pain. I end up getting it with this bigger box and throwing it hard right at it. Oh, finally. It took forever. I don't know why. I don't remember it being that hard to get. So once it falls, pick it up, and once you do, you'll get a nice 200-point achievement. Alright, and now we're almost at the end here. We're at the final countdown. So let's grab our card, and now we can finish this area and get out of this house and this place. Of course, there's one more trap we gotta step on. Swipe the card here. Open the door and see you later. Alright, so we're almost done here. Now there's this little area down here you have to go past. It's really not too bad. All you have to do is just follow me, and then when you get to this one part, there's this thing, I don't even know what it is, that's moving, and you have to go back in the darker area and then hide from it, and you can't look at it and wait for it to pass, and after it passes you, then you can move on. So it's coming up right over here on the right. Now turn and then just go backwards, and then look towards the right and go to the right against the wall, hug the wall. Don't look at it, look at the wall. Just keep listening, make sure that it's gone, you can't hear it anymore. Just be very careful not to look at it. And just wait, you don't want to get caught again. Once you're in the clear, you can start moving over. It was so dark I couldn't even see where I was going. I thought it might have frozen. So I had to pause it just to check. But I looked around and then I finally saw the hallway that I was in. And you can run down to the end and go in this area. There's a chair here. Grab the chair and then open the door. Now we're going to go around here. Now right next to this gate by the door, put the chair down. And then climb on the chair. Now you have double jump now. Now you double jump off the chair over this. And open the door. Now push him. And you're out of there. Now turn around and run this little scene. And now it's time for the final act. Pretty easy here. Pick up this basketball and hold on to it. We're going to need that after. Now you can look out the window here and keep looking until you see him. Oh, there he is. Now we're going to have to take this guy out. Usually he doesn't even knock you off, just the roof. Okay, so now we're gonna go up this platform where you got double jump. So double jump your way up here. And there's a button up here, press the button. This is gonna make the tram thing go. And it's gonna go over here and it's gonna smash into the house. Boom. Alright. Now we're gonna come over here and we gotta hit this switch on the wall with the basketball. So try to line it up right. What was that? Womp, womp, womp. Let's try again. Oh, really? Oh, wow. It works. You can hit it from the top. Nice. Okay. So now we turned on the toaster so we can get up. So come over here, jump on the flashlight, jump on the radio. Make sure you use L trigger when you jump so you can jump further. Gotta do that run jump. Climb up the antenna. Get up here and jump into the toaster. Now when you jump into the toaster, you're gonna go up and you're gonna land on this platform up here. Now you want to hit this switch and you're gonna fall down and you're gonna go onto this platform. You gotta jump quickly onto it. Now if you miss it, you just gotta go up again. Now you have to let it come down after you, if you missed it, you have to let it come down to try again. So once it comes down, then you can try again. Alright, it's down. Alright, hit it. This time run. Hit this and then run and jump. Almost went over it. There we go. Now just ride this up to the top.
Alright, now at the top, you gotta break the window. So grab one of the things from the shelves. Grab the lamp, whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, now go in here. There's a switch in here. Now when you press the switch, it's gonna drop you down, but it's also gonna drop a bunch of umbrellas. If you can grab an umbrella and then glide, it would look really cool. But if you can't, it's not the end of the world. They're gonna be all over the ground. So pick one up. And now we're just going to go in the toaster and we're going to bounce into different areas. First, we're going to go to the area, that house where the tram went into. We're going to have to go into the toaster a few times to get places. So jump up and push forward, going towards the house. And then you're going to use your umbrella to glide over there. Inside the house is candles that you need to get. You can drop and activate the umbrella a few times if you want to go down quicker. Now grab at least 2 candles. You can grab more if you want to be safe, but 2 will be fine. Now come over here, right in the middle, right under him. There's a firework. So take the candle and put it right under the fuse. And that will set it off. Now sometimes the candle will still be there. Sometimes it won't be. That's why we got a second. Alright, now we hit him the first time. Now we need to go back into the toaster. This time we're going to go to the other side on the left. You got to hold up and make sure you go as far as you can forward when you're coming out of the toaster. Because this one's a little far away, so to reach it, you got to make sure that you're really jumping forward. You can even jump from the side where the balls are and jump over and glide over if you want. If you go higher up. You should be able to get over here, no problem though. Now when you get over here, you have your candle. Now you can put the candle underneath this wire, but it's a little safer to just hold it. See, sometimes when you try to put it down, it will throw it. And you don't want to throw it off and have to go all the way back. So just hold it underneath it and stay still. And now it's going to shoot him in the leg and he'll be down. And now we're going to work our way back to the toaster and we're going to go up again. And we're going to push one of those balls into that machine to shoot at him. So in the toaster again and then over towards the same way, but this time we're going to land on the shelf. Sometimes you might go up in the tube. It's not a big deal though. So you have to do it in this order though. If you push the ball down to hit him, it won't hurt him unless he's down from the other 2 hits first. So be careful with these balls, you don't want to waste them. If for some reason you do screw up anything, you can always hit restart act or restart. That's why it's good to have saves too. Alright, now we hit him with the ball. Now we got one more thing to do. We're going to go in the toaster and we're going to shoot our way at him, and we have to go into the house on his back. So you can land right in here so you don't have to climb up the radio and everything. Go forward this way. Now it can be tricky to land on this platform right by the door. Just be careful how you come in on the landing and you should be okay. Just kind of go to the side and then go in. He moves like forward and stuff, so it can be hard to land this. It seems easy, but when you get close it starts moving around. Now just go straight at it, try to land. There we go, and then open the door. There we go. Now we get an achievement for that. Now this is a little walkthrough area. It's nothing special. Just go here, make a right, and then go in the door. And now we're going to be at the last part. This is the final part, and it's pretty easy. And then once this is done, the whole game is done, and you'll have all the achievements. So now there's this kid here, and you're going to have to watch over him. He's going to be walking around. It's going to take a little bit before he starts moving, but once he starts walking, it will save it, and then it will start this little gameplay thing here. Basically, you have to follow him around, and you have to protect him.
And it's not that hard. You just have to know where to go. Alright, so now he's moving, and he's going this way. I don't know what he's doing. Once he starts going up the steps, that's when it's going to initiate it, and that will start. And then you'll see the save icon. That's when it's going to start. It will do an autosave. You can even just wait up here if you want. There you go. There's the autosave. So he runs up here, and then you're going to block him. You're going to stand in front here and block him. And he won't get hit. Just be careful. It breaks the house, and you could fall off, and you can die, and then you'll have to restart. So be careful. Stand close to him to block him, and also don't fall off.
Try to go like right in front of his face and just block him. Every time you get hit with it too, you get bigger. So that's kind of like how this whole thing works. Is he's smaller and you're going to keep getting bigger, so he's going to go different ways than you. He's going to go right through this little door. You can't go there, so you're going to go this way, and you're going to walk through, and you're going to meet him on this side, and then you're going to block him again. Basically, it's all about knowing where to go. So once you know where to go, this is easy. So stand there, block him again. Now you're going to go this way, and you're going to go up the ladder. And just stand here, you'll see him come up. You can just wait for him so you know exactly where to go. Alright, there he is. Just come over here. Just go right in front of him. That's the big guy that's trying to destroy the house. I almost fell off there. Alright, now crouch and go this way. Oh no. Alright. Now we gotta go over this way and jump. You can do double jump. And now go down here quickly. There he is. Stand in front of him. Boom. Now we're really big. Alright, this is the last part. You gotta climb up here, double jump. And now you're gonna walk up this. And you'll see him here eventually. There he is. Alright, just stand in front of him. And that's it. There's your achievement. The last one. Like father, like son. Defeat your past. And now you have the full completion. You have all the achievements. And that's it. Thanks so much for choosing this guide and walkthrough. I hope it helped you. And stay tuned for more videos here at Achievement Land.
Thanks for watching.